everyone, I'm Jen.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe on the go.
Yeah, on the go.
Today is the last night of our Disney vacay.
Haven't really been on the go today. We're at the Gaylord Palms in Kissimmee, Florida. We've been here the entire day. We got here yesterday.
We did.
Took an Uber from Coronado Springs, and we haven't left. We've been at this resort all day yesterday, all day today. We're not leaving until we leave for the airport tomorrow.
So for those of you who don't know, we spent 7 nights we were in the cabana section for the Coronado Springs Resort.
Yep.
And now we have 2 nights at the Gaylord Palms. This is night 2, which means we fly home tomorrow. Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
And we wanted to talk about the good and the bad of the trip.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. So we'll try to keep this as brief as we possibly can.
I think there are only 2 ugly things, and everything else was great.
So, do you want to start with one of the uglies?
I say we just get the uglies out of the way, and then we can focus on the good. So if you want to skip ahead, if you don't want the negativity, which we're just going to keep it honest with you, because I think we provide some useful information.
Yes.
So this was really the first time that we have booked like a big dining party.
No, because we did that at Haleo before. Because we had a big party at Haleo.
That was only 6 of us. This was 10.
Okay, I'm going to pause this for a moment. Okay, we're back. Yes, I stand corrected. There were only 6 of us at the time. This time was 10. Haleo.
So we did the Dreams That Soar dining package through Open Table. For 10 of us, so it's a prefix menu. It's $79 a person. I had seen some not so good reviews on it, but you know, there's only so far that you should trust a review before you do it on your own. But I'm here to tell you, they were pretty correct.
Yeah.
In their negative reviews.
Yeah.
The food portions are extremely small. Now, with that being said, it is tapas style, so it's small plates, but this was like you got 2 pieces of cheese, 2 pieces of clam this big.
Mussels.
Like 1 olive.
It really, if there were just 2 people sitting at a table, you would have
fine.
more, but a larger group, it's, you know, the chef,
this is according to our waiter,
decides what to send out for different size groups and parties.
Yeah.
So the waiter was not very good at all. He was actually borderline rude. Not enough food for the price. Basically, you are paying for a prime view of the drone show.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
the view was great.
We literally sat down. Our reservation was for 7:30, and at 7:45, maybe even earlier, they announced that they weren't going to do the show. Which it says that can happen. You know, there could be high winds, rain, and it was kind of raining. I don't remember seeing any lightning or any big rumbles of thunder, but they canceled it.
The big storms were just south of us. We were kind of sort of at the north end of the storms. So they canceled the early show, which was at 9, but thank God we didn't leave, because they never made an announcement. They do 2 shows a night in Disney Springs of the drone show, and they did show the second one, but they never made an announcement like, the second show will begin in 15 minutes. The second show is going to happen. If we had left, we would have missed the show. So, the service was very slow, so we were kind of hanging around. At 10:15, they had the 3 or 4 drones come out. They're just blue lights that come out. You could see the blue lights kind of flying in the sky. And our friend Billy had mentioned, she said, those are the initial drones that come out to kind of gauge the temperature or whatever, to make sure it's okay to do the show. Or the pre-show, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so and 10:45 they started the second show. Really glad we stuck around, because that was really very, very cool seeing that show on the Disney Springs side. Yeah, it was very cool.
The show was very good. Do I need to see it again? Probably not. If I was there hanging around, maybe, but I wouldn't go on my way to see.
But it's definitely worth seeing at least once.
Yes, at least once.
As of right now, they are saying that the show is only up until September. And who knows if they'll extend it?
I think they're going to extend it. It's bringing too much business to Disney Springs.
It was a really nice show. Everyone enjoyed it.
It's about 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
No, 10 minutes.
It's short.
So anyway, Haleo, the dinner package for the drone show,
Don't do it. Skip it.
Yeah, sorry, that was a negative.
And I hate saying that because I love Chef Andre. I think you pronounce it Andres. You can totally correct us if we're wrong.
Andres? I don't know.
He's such a humanitarian.
Jose.
We totally have loved his restaurant many times, have a lot of love, but it was just not a good night.
Yeah. So, number 2 on our not great list.
Okay, so another dining thing. We had a big group of 10, and this is not like we did these reservations last minute. These were booked pretty far in advance. It's not like we went on the app and we're like, hey, can you get 10 people in 15 minutes? So we had a reservation for 10 that ended up being 9 at Sanaa. And it just turned into a cluster of clusters.
Just getting a table for seating.
Yeah. Which they knew we were coming. I mean, so we had a reservation for 8. We asked if we can increase it to 10 when we got there a half hour early, and they're like, no, that's going to be an extra hour. It'll be 7:30. And we were kind of like, we don't know if we can do that because we have something special planned at the end of the night that starts at 8:30. So with the manager had to come over, then one ended up dropping off. We only needed a table for 9, so we're like, wait, so you can't squeeze one extra person? Because one of the people in our party was a child. And they're like, no, can't do it. Well, so they put us at the table, and we were going to literally do the girls at one table, so that would have been Carrie, Melinda, Ariane, Casey, and myself. And yeah, it would have been 5 ladies at the table that could fit 9, and the guys, which was Jason, Joe, Steve, and Ryan, for 4, they were just going to sit in the bar. We were going to be separated. But when we saw the table, we're like, so why can't the guys sit with us? Anyway, they were kind of rude about it too. They were like, nope, can't do it. And then whoever sat us girls was like, yeah, we can fit 4 more people here. So I just don't understand why it was such a big deal. The food was excellent. The service was excellent.
You know why? The waitress who did that, she was from Poughkeepsie. Wasn't she the one from Poughkeepsie, New York?
I think so.
Yeah, because Steve and Ariane are from New York. So anytime there's anybody from New York, they have this long, drawn-out conversation. But us too, it's just kind of one of those things where you see someone... I
don't really know where you're going with this.
When you see someone who is from someplace that they're familiar with, someplace close to where you live or where you grew up, you spark a conversation. So they spark conversations with everybody. So I think the waitress was more inclined to help us because she was from Poughkeepsie, and maybe Ariane said something. But people from New York, they're like, I don't give a shit. I'm sorry, I don't care. We'll do whatever. It's fine. You want one extra person here? We could seat 9.
Anyway,
come on.
Our server was Michelle.
Yeah, she was great.
And she was fabulous.
Yeah.
She was so good. So thank you, Michelle, for turning what could have been a really negative night into a really nice night.
Yes. So that said, we kind of reviewed in our heads here, sitting at the pool today, talking about dining. The best dining experience we had all week was Il Molino.
10 out of 10.
At the Swan. Really great food. Consistently great with the food, the service, the ambiance. We really, really enjoyed that meal. Everything else was fine, good, not great, but good, But Il Molino takes the cake for the best dining experience.
I don't think Il Molino gets enough love. It is a great restaurant, great service, great ambiance. There is nothing bad I can say about that restaurant.
Really?
Because also, for those of you who may not have followed us in the past, this was strictly a resort stay with a lot of eating and drinking. We did not do any of the parks.
Right, exactly. So
but we did a lot of eating at a lot of different restaurants.
Really enjoyed Coronado Springs. We were not in the tower this time. We were in a regular room, cabana room.
Room was great.
Room was great, refurbished. We did not have a problem with the room at all. They did housekeeping every other day.
They did, and I will say again, Disney. It should be every day. You can't use COVID as the excuse anymore.
No.
Clean the rooms every day.
Yeah.
People are paying a premium to stay in Disney resorts.
Right.
They should be cleaned every day.
I agree. So
I'm sorry.
That's a negative still. But
yeah.
Overall, everyone, there was, for me, one of the big positives was at Destino Tower at Coronado Springs. When you first walk in, there's a doorman there. His name is Johnny. I struck up a conversation with him
Amazing
the very first
guy.
day. As soon as we walked in, really enjoyed speaking with him. He was there not every day, but maybe every other day.
I think he was there. I think I saw him all week.
Yeah, he was there, but not every day. I didn't see him every day because I talked to him several times throughout the week. And yeah, just enjoyed having a conversation with him. There was one of the bellmen, Sam. I thought we saw him in December, but you corrected me. It was last July when we saw him. So it was actually really very nice to see him again. Had a, unfortunately, brief conversation, but really nice to see him. I had a conversation with him too. So again, cast members make all the difference when it comes to Disney. Really enjoyed that. And, you know, we did mainly just two different pools, the Cabanas pool and the Ranchos pool.
No, we did the dig site pool our very first night.
That's right, we did the dig site because it was nice to see Julie, Todd, and Gia. That was the very first day. They met us at Disney Springs, and then they were staying at Coronado, so we got to have dinner with them. And it was just a lot of fun playing with Gia in the pool. That's
my sister, our brother-in-law, and our niece, for those of you who may not have watched the channel before.
Well, right, and we have a lot of videos with Gia when she was much younger. So it was just, for me, it was a really nice, it was just really nice spending that time in the pool with her because it kind of took me back to when she was younger. So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed that.
So other standout meals, definitely Homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming is always a 10 out of 10. There's nothing bad I can say about it. Chef Art Smith, love him. So,
and then to cap it all off, Gaylord Palms. In the reflection in the glass here, you can see the roof. It's a glass roof with a lot of metal beams across.
It's like you're in an enclosed city.
Yeah.
Mini city.
And it's very Florida themed with different sections.
We're going to do a whole video on it.
Yeah.
But this is the first time for me staying here, a second time for Joe staying here, and again, 10 out of 10 would recommend it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so overall, the entire trip was what we needed. A lot of pool time, a lot of relaxation, really good times with friends and family. Just I can't say enough. I've said it a million times before in a lot of our other videos. It just was really nice that we've met the people that we've met because of Disney. Those that are coming from out of state, others who live here. It just was really nice spending time with obviously Steve and Ariane, then Melinda and Ryan, Jason, Carrie, and Casey, our friends who live here, Paul and Stacy, and then Mark and Irene from Colorado. And then, of course, Todd, Julie, Gia, and Timmy. Family as well. So,
did you say the family Stone?
Yeah, I said Jason, Carrie, and Casey. Yes, the family Stone. So
again, if you are coming to Orlando just to do the parks, that's great. There are so many of them to enjoy. But think about doing a non-park vacation. There's so much to not do.
Right. But if you're going to go to the parks, especially in July, and it's been a hot week, Steve and Ariane did parks every day, I think. And God bless them, man. I don't know.
So did Jason and Carrie.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, whew, that's a lot. That's a lot for me.
Enjoy your resort. The resorts are so great. They're so well themed. There's a lot of food options at your moderate and deluxe choices. Not so much at your value resorts, but give a resort stay a try and don't do the parks. You might be surprised to find out that you can relax in Disney.
Yeah, you can.
It's not all about being on your phone and looking up what ride you can book next on the good old Genie Plus or the Lightning Lane or whatever it's going to turn to in a few weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, definitely a big thumbs up for this trip. It was really lovely, and
these videos are going to start right away.
Yes. So I've got. I think we're filming this on Monday,
July 15th.
Yes. So tomorrow is the last video of your May trip. Thursday, I'm going to publish a video on the drone show because I did record that the other night when we were at Vallejo. So the drone show was, again, fantastic. So I'm going to publish that video, and then we're going to do this one because this one will be easy enough to put up.
And then we'll go in order.
And then we're going to go straight in order our entire series of Disney vacation videos, July 2024. That'll take us right into Mexico in September.
Yes, so we will have a room tour and a resort tour of Coronado Springs.
Yes.
We will have a resort tour and a room tour of the Gaylord Palms. We will have dining reviews of too many to go into at this point, but we ate at a lot of restaurants.
Plus a few other
and some new to us restaurants in Disney.
We'll have a few other types of videos sprinkled in there. So anyway, all right.
So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action, because we're going to keep it real. We're going to try to keep it positive, but we're not going to lie to you.
That's it. That's what we do.
All right. It was a great trip, and I'm sad it's coming to an end.
Yeah, well, back to reality, but only 2 months till the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Bye.